Love is not enough. In the quiet village of Umuagu, where red earth roads curled like tired snakes and mud houses leaned gently into one another for comfort, people believed love could conquer anything. They sang about it at moonlight dances, preached it at Sunday services, and whispered it to young girls pounding cassava by the river. But Umuagu would soon learn a painful lesson. Love alone does not feed the hungry, heal deep wounds, or stop destiny from demanding its price. Before we continue, please like, comment, share, and follow. Nkiru and Obinna grew up like twin flames in different bodies. Their fathers farmed neighboring lands, and their mothers sold vegetables side by side in the village market. From childhood, they shared everything: food, secrets, dreams. Obinna was tall and broad-shouldered, with eyes that carried both kindness and stubborn fire. Nkiru was soft-spoken, with a smile that could calm quarrels and a heart too gentle for the harsh world around her. At 16, they pledged love under the ancient Udala tree, scratching their initials into its bark. "Even if the world turns against us, I will stand with you," Obinna vowed. "Love is enough," Nkiru replied, believing it with her whole heart. They did not know how heavy those words would become. Please like, comment, share, and follow before we continue. When Obinna asks for Nkiru's hand, he had nothing but sincerity. No land of his own, no savings, no skill beyond farming his late father's poor soil. The elders frowned. Nkiru's mother warned her, "My daughter, love is sweet, but it does not cook soup." Nkiru refused to listen. She believed struggle was temporary and love was permanent. They married quietly. No drums, no cows slaughtered, just hope. At first, love filled every corner of their small hut. They laughed over empty plates and shared dreams by candlelight. When hunger came, they kissed it away. When rain flooded the roof, they held each other until sleep arrived. But love, no matter how deep, does not change seasons. Don't forget to click on the follow button before we continue. The first child came quickly, a boy named Chinedu. Joy danced briefly in their home, but fear followed closely behind. Obinna's farm suffered from poor harvests. Pests destroyed his yams. Middlemen cheated him at the market. Some nights, Nkiru watered gari until it tasted like soup so their child could eat. She never complained at first. She smiled through tiredness. She swallowed hunger with silence. But silence is a seed. It grows. Before we continue, please like, comment, share, and follow before we continue. As the years passed, love remained, but patience began to die. Obinna grew bitter. Each failure bruised his pride. He started spending time at the palm wine joint, blaming the world, blaming fate. Nkiru began selling roasted corn by the roadside. Her back bent under responsibility. Her laughter faded. One night, Chinedu cried from hunger. Nkiru looked at Obinna and spoke the truth she had been burying. "Love is not feeding us." Obinna's face hardened. "So now you regret marrying me?" "No," she said, tears running freely. "I regret believing love was enough." That night, something fragile broke. More children came, more mouths, more struggles. Obinna loved his family deeply, but love turned into shame. Each time his children asked for things he couldn't give, something inside him shrank. Nkiru loved Obinna, but love began to feel like a burden she carried alone. She watched other women wear fine wrappers, their children attending better schools. Envy crept into her prayers. "God," she whispered one night, "was loving him my mistake?" Help came from an unexpected place. Chief Okori, a wealthy man in the village, noticed Nkiru's quiet strength. He offered to support her business, to help her children, to ease her suffering. The village whispered. Enkidu refused at first. Love still lived in her heart. But love could not buy medicine when Chinadu fell sick. Love could not pay school fees. When Abina refused to accept help, calling it pride, hunger forced Enkidu's hand. She accepted assistance, not affection, but guilt followed her like a shadow. Abina found out. The fight that night shook the village. "So this is love," he shouted. "I was trying to survive," she cried. The elders intervened. Truths were spoken openly. "Love brought you together," one elder said, "but responsibility keeps people married." Abina wept openly for the first time in years, not because he didn't love his wife, but because love had failed to protect her from suffering. That night, Abina made a decision. He left the village to learn a trade in the city. Pride followed him, but hunger humbled him faster. Years passed. Enkidu waited, she struggled, she prayed. When Abina returned, his hands were rough, his eyes wiser. He brought skills, not just promises. Slowly, life improved, but scars remained. They grew old together, not because love never failed, but because they learned. Love alone didn't save them. Hard work did, humility did, communication did, sacrifice did. One evening, under the Udala tree where they once made careless promises, Abina held Enkidu's hands. "Love was our beginning," he said softly, "but it was never enough." Enkidu nodded. Love needs responsibility, or it becomes suffering. Till today, elders in Umuagu tell the story of Enkidu and Obina to young lovers. They say, "Love is beautiful, but it is not a plan. Love is sweet, but it is not food. Love is powerful, but without effort, it becomes pain." And so the village learned its hardest truth. Love is important, but love is not enough. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and follow me for more stories. Bye for now.